Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, whether you're in the bathtub or you're out on the patio. This is lesson number 2 for Thursday, March 19th, 2020. I got my notes here. It's your friendly neighborhood media tech teacher, and it's supposed to be over to 80 degrees today. 80 degrees, so let's have some fun. Let's go to Mount Everest, all right? By the way, it's cold now, so I'll be right back. Yeah, it's cold, broseph. It is really cold. So here's the deal. We're in the mountains of Nepal. That's why I'm bundled up. Anyone see Dr. Henry Jones Jr.? No? I think this is a little bit better. So here's the deal. I'll be teaching you a lesson every day. How do we do that without cameras and editing? Easy. We do it the Heinz way. Anyway, each day you'll have a warm-up and a short video from me, some notes in Google Classroom, and an assignment to make sure you know the material. Now don't worry, all right? Don't freak out. We're gonna keep it short, we'll keep it sweet. I'll let you walk away smarter in the course. I'm also not gonna burn your day away either, okay? You'll have a daily warm-up, this video that you're watching, one piece of classwork, all right? All right, so let's punch it, Chewy. Today we're going to go over the types of stories you'll find on a daily basis in a working newsroom, all right? Now listen. This may or may not be fairly easy for you Media Tech 3 and 4 guys, right? Just keep up, all right? Like I said, it's gonna be short and sweet. In newsrooms all around the country, and I've worked at a ton of them, we all use the same standard story types to get information out to the public. And we've talked about a few of these in class before, but these types of stories can be broken down into specific categories. VOs, SOTs, VOSOTs, packages, NAT packs, and billboards. All right, I'll describe each of them with a little video from past Hawk's Eye View episodes so you can kind of see what we're talking about. A VO, it's easy, stands for a voiceover. You guys know this. This is where the video is used to show an event happening while the reporter or anchor talks underneath it. This can be used for both news, like Sydney's doing here, or sports, where Jack is voicing over some highlights. These are usually done for stories that relate past events through use of file video, which is video from earlier used to explain the story. They can also promote events. Like if we wanted to talk about the old gazebo, we would use file video. See how VO works in a couple of different ways? The next type that you commonly see is a SOT, S-O-T. And what's that stand for? Sound on tape. That's right, you knew that. All right, sound on tape is basically a sound bite, like we see here. Take a Chance with Vance is actually a collection of sound bites, but when you edit them together and add a stand-up, it now becomes a package. And a package is a news story where you have some reporter involvement and sound bites. Most good packages include some natural sound and VO. Here, you'll see Macy do one.
Competing in different academic areas.
Doing Crest gives me the opportunity to be able to be confident in that field.
And here's a sample of one I did for NBC Sports up in Philly. When you watch, listen for the NAT Sound break. The reporter's voice track and the sound bites all create a concise kind of story that really emphatically sells things.
It's like I got drafted.
He watched the action on the ice with Paul Holmgren.
You're the new prospect?
Yeah.
Or just suiting up tomorrow?
Yeah.
These are normally heavily involved with a reporter and used to cover breaking news events or any big news story or story of the day. A different type of package where there is no reporter involvement is called a NAT Sound package. Here's one I did when I won my first Emmy. Oh, you weren't aware that I won an Emmy? I won 4. Anyway. Here you'll see how I mix natural sound, NATs, and NAT Sound, if you want to call it that, with sound bites to tell the story.
This one is getting a little out of control. People could be injured, so please, we ask you to try to calm it down a little. Have a great time within the parameters, Jonesy, of good
It's all about having fun.
Go! Go! You may now begin eating.
NAT Sound stories are used quite often for feature stories or stories that aren't so heavy. Finally, one other way to get information to the viewer would be via a billboard, or a board for short. You've been watching these in Hawk's Eye View, and even in this lesson, a board is just a screen with a bunch of information on it, basically a background with titles. Okay, so here's your assignment for the day. In Google Classroom, you'll see the project, right? There are 10 scenarios that need to be covered. and placed in our virtual newscast. With the options of VO, VOSOT package, NAT package, and Billboard, sort through the assignments and label which type of story type would work best for the newscast. Open up a Google form and take the quiz. Think about which story would be best for the limited amount of time we have in each show. All right, now that we're done, I'm gonna enrich you like I am every episode, right? Every lesson that we're doing. Here's your quote of the day, and it comes from one of our nation's greatest poets. His name's 50 Cent. They like me. I want them to love me like they love Pac. Oh, 50, you wordsmith. Your movie recommendation is Raiders of the Lost Ark, Han Solo at his finest. If you've never seen this movie, you must. Song of the day, Blind Melon. The 1993 classic song, No Rain. My book recommendation is 1776 by David McCullough. It breaks down the year for you from start to finish, the good and the bad. Why read fiction when the truth is so much more interesting? Here's my challenge for you today, right? Do something nice for whoever's paying the bills in the house. Could be your mom and your dad, could be an older sibling or a grandparent. Whoever's paying the bills, do something nice for them. Seriously, clean the kitchen, do the dishes, the living room, do something nice. It will totally turn their day around. And we kind of owe them a lot, don't we? All right, I'm out. Tomorrow we'll talk about how you would write a VO and how you'd write VOSOTs. I'll see you tomorrow. Now, go clean your room.